my name is Breana, and I'm going to be your nurse for today. Real quick, I'm going to look at your armband. Can you verify your name and date of birth for me? Okay, perfect, Mr. Benjamin. So we are going to be inserting a catheter today. Your doctor ordered it since you fractured your hip and can't get up to go void. This is just going to make it easy for you so you don't have to move and have any pain with that hip. So let me get my gloves on and then we can get started. Do you have any allergies? For this procedure, we're just worried about latex, iodine, and betadine. No? Okay, perfect. So here we go. I'm going to just lay your bed down into the supine position for this procedure. And we can get going. Okay, that's at a good working height. So let's put this bed rail down. And then we can get started. So I'm going to pull your sheet back, but I'm going to maintain your privacy as long as we can with this towel. And, oops, so sorry. Didn't know that was up. So for this procedure, we're going to have your thighs spread apart. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And now I can go ahead and pull this back and put this towel up across you. Okay, there we go. So first, before we begin, I'm just going to do a normal perineal cleaning. So I would have just some warm water and a clean rag, and I would just clean around once, and then get a new section, clean rag, water, clean around, get a new rag, water, and then clean downward strokes. And that would be good. So now we are going to start with our sterile part. So I'm going to go get some more Germex. I'm going to put your bed roll up for 2 seconds since I'm walking away. And here we go. So we shouldn't have much discomfort with this procedure, but if you do, just let me know and we will get anything situated. And this is our sterile package. We're just going to lay it right in between your legs, just perfect. And when we touch our sterile package, we're going to open away from us, and then to the sides, and then lastly towards us, trying to only touch the outer inch, which is our sterile side. Then for this drape, we're also going to try and do that. So grab from the edges, and this one we are going to drape under you, just like that. Here, let me move my tray. And if at any time in this procedure in real life I broke sterile field like we just did, we would have to start over. But for the video, we're good. So before I put on my sterile gloves, I'm going to make us a little garbage bag so we can discard any of the things that we're about to use. There we go. So we put on my sterile gloves and we can get started. Only touching the outer inch. Package. Okay. So grab the cup. These are so tight. Ooh. Give me 2 seconds. So sorry, Mr. Benjamin, to keep you waiting. Okay, these really aren't gonna fit. Okay, for the video, I'm gonna grab these sterile gloves real fast. Maybe they'll fit. So sorry. We're gonna pretend those didn't happen. Okay, here we go. One more time. Now we're talking. All right. We're gonna grab it. we go. So sorry that was so difficult. Okay, so now we have one more drape that we are going to put across here. Just like that, perfect. So now I'm just going to lay out my stuff, get it prepared. So we are going to take this little tray off. Go ahead and take the caps off of our syringes and toss it into the bin. Also, I would go ahead and connect my sterile water syringe to the port for the balloon that we're going to use in a minute. And then we can go ahead and take the plastic wrapping off, toss it. Okay, so this is our betadine that we're going to use to sterilely clean. So I would put it on my cotton balls and toss that as well. And now we are ready to start. So I would grab, and now that I've grabbed the penis, I cannot move this hand. So I would grab our betadine, go around the shaft, toss it, go around one more time, and toss it, and one more time, and there we go. So now we are all sterile and good, and before we begin, we insert the lubricant into the penis. We don't put it on the outside of the catheter, so we would insert just a little. In real life, you would insert the whole syringe. And now we're ready to begin. So we're going to insert it, so just take some deep breaths and we'll get it in there as soon as we can. So here we go. And for males, you insert all the way into the Y port, just like this. And then you hold it with your hand and inflate the balloon. And once you have the balloon inflated, you can pull back until you feel some resistance. That means it's in place, the balloon is in the bladder, everything is ready to go. So now we have it in, and I can take the bag and we're going to hang it on the side of the bed. And it's very important to always have it below the level of the bladder. And here we go. So we would also remove all these drapes. And so I would take off my sterile gloves and go get some clean gloves, since this is just a clean procedure. And there we go. And now we are going to take a clean sample. Since we have everything inserted properly, we can go ahead and take these drapes off and remove this. And then we're also going to tape it to the abdomen. Just a second. Okay, so Mr. Benjamin, I'm going to secure this with a little bit of slack there so you won't have any trouble. And if we didn't have one of these holders, we would just secure it with normal tape. And also, we are going to take a clean rag, and since we put betadine on, we're just going to clean, just like a normal cleaning. So with warm water, you would go around, warm water, go around, and if there was any left, you could do it one more time and go down the shaft. And that would be all. So I can cover you up so I can get a clean sample. And we can just do it with the cup that comes in the kit. And if not, we would be using one of these to precisely measure after it had been in for a while. So when we have the bag down here hanging, will stay hooked in there. We collect from this little port right here, and as I begin my collection, I would have alcohol prep pads that I would open this. Let me go ahead and open my cup. So I would take it out, clean it with an alcohol prep pad, unclamp it from down there, and let it fill the cup, reclamp, and then clean it with alcohol one more time before putting it back in there. And then we would close up our sample and send it to wherever it needed to go in the hospital. And so the insertion is complete. We have urine returning into our bag down here. So I would leave, take off my gloves, and then it's time to remove the catheter. So, hey, Mr. Benjamin, we're going to remove your catheter today. Your hip's doing better, so they're going to let you start ambulating, walking around, so we might can get you to the actual toilet so you can void as normal. Put my gloves on. Okay. So let me just uncover you. And just removing it is just a clean procedure, so I won't have to do any sterile gloving or anything. So, here we go. So, and before I do take it out, I would empty the entire bag the same way that we just did, clean it with the alcohol before and after, and then just however much urine is in it, get it out of the bag so that none of it would flow back in once we pick it up to remove it. Okay, so Mr. Benjamin, we're just going to take it out slowly and gently. So just take a few deep breaths for me. Got a little bit of resistance. I'm sorry. We have to deflate our balloon before we do that. So that would have been very painful for the patient. So sorry. Okay. I take responsibility for that one. So we would now remove it with much ease, much ease. There we go. And we are all done with our catheter. So now, just to clean you up in case anything got on you, we would just clean with warm water around, and one more time, get a clean section and go down. There we go. And after removing the catheter, they should be able to void within an 8-hour period, so we would let the doctor know if not. And everything is all good. The patient tolerated the procedure well, besides the balloon that I got to deflate, but we did. We made it through it. Sorry. And so we would put the bed rails up by 2, put the bed in the lowest position before leaving the patient's room, and just get him comfortable. So nice. Mr. Benjamin, you did great. And I would now document the procedure, and that's all.